Students, in today's class, we will do something really interesting. We shall learn about natural realms of the earth. Wondering what is it? Then, it is going to be filled with even more surprises. Let's go around the earth in today's geography class. According to the earth scientists or the people who study the earth, there exist 4 natural realms on the earth.
The realms or the areas with some common features on the earth are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, biosphere.
Students, now let us learn in detail about each of these spheres.
The lithosphere is the solid crust part or the hard top portion of the earth. The rocks and minerals with a thick layer of soil constitute the lithosphere. The lithosphere is filled with high mountains, plateaus, plains, deep valleys and deep basins like oceans and so on. The lithosphere is inhabited by us and many other living beings. The soils, rocks and other elements of the lithosphere are used by us in a number of ways.
Isn't it surprising, students, that the lithosphere appears to be a smooth surface on the globe, while in reality it is characterized by so many distinct geographical features.
The wind and the water play an important role in shaping the features of the lithosphere. Parts of the crust get merged with the air in the form of dust.
Students, the lithosphere influences the air and water also. Can you think in which way it affects the air and water?
The heating of the lithosphere due to sun's rays and the cooling down influences the air and the water.
Students, now let us learn about the hydrosphere. You must have guessed it by now what hydrosphere is made of. The sphere that is made of water is the hydrosphere. Hydro translates from the Greek word hydor as water.
One can find water in the very depths of the earth near the rocks, which is otherwise known as groundwater. The hydrosphere consists of the various sources of water and many kinds of water bodies like the oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, etc.
The thin layer of air that surrounds the earth is known as atmosphere. Atmos is a Greek word which means vapor in English.
The atmosphere is a combination of a variety of gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, besides dust particles.
The next realm of the earth is the biosphere.
The biosphere is the realm of life. In other words, the biosphere is inhabited by bacteria that live both high in the atmosphere and in deep oceans, makes up the biosphere. Bios is again a Greek word that means life in English.
Students, from this we can understand that for life to sustain on biosphere, there is a need for the lithosphere, biosphere and atmosphere. In the other words, there is a need for land, water and air for us to sustain. This is how the different realms of the earth are important. Also, these realms are deeply interrelated and hence influence each other in many ways. Before we proceed ahead, here is a small exercise for you. Students, you must have observed that many of the words that we have come across like lithosphere, hydrosphere, etc. are from Greek, isn't it? You have to find out and tell me why we take so many words from Greek. In this unit, let us learn in detail about lithosphere, which is one of the realms of the earth. Students, in this section, we will be studying about lithosphere. First, let us have a look at the landforms.